workout in. First thing we got, whoa, was this Mineral Wear Color Correcting Primer and Base. Next thing we got was this Butter Glow. And then this I got in the color Light to Medium. I got some of their loose mineral powder. Got it in the color Creamy Natural. I tend to want to look tanner than I actually am, especially my face, because that's one of the areas that I'm really good about wearing sunscreen. So far, I feel like it's looking pretty good. I don't like super heavy makeup, but I definitely, like with what my skin is doing, I do want some sort of coverage on it. But I feel like this gives it a little bit of a break by just doing the primer today and then throwing on a little bit of concealer and some powder. I also got the blush by Physicians Formula as well. So this is the Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. I got it in the color Rose. Wow, okay. I just like to hit those areas. Okay, now I see the blush, but I like a lot of blush. And I'll put some there too. Blend it a little bit with the kabuki. And then we got some bronzer by Physicians Formula as well. I would by no means consider myself a makeup expert. I feel like I have a really simplistic, like 5-minute makeup routine. That is super pretty. I love little details like that. That always makes me like super excited. This one came with a brush too, so we're just gonna use that as well for the full experience. And then again, up here, a little on the side of the nose, a little smaller. Okay, I love this. It smells clean and so nice. All right, so we're done with her. Now I gotta go back because I don't feel like the blush had a smell. Now I gotta re-smell it. No, that one doesn't smell. Alright, so I still have to go do my eye makeup, but I feel like this is looking actually really good. I feel like it is giving me like a full coverage face without the same like super cakey, heavy feel. So I feel like this I'm really impressed with. I feel like the true test is if it makes my face break out. So finish my eyes and then I'll show those to you too. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So this is the final makeup look. Overall, it feels super light on my skin and it smells really good and it doesn't feel cakey at all. We'll see, like I said, how my skin reacts. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna put my comments right there just so you know how it worked out. Let's get about our day. I'm gonna go make some breakfast because I am freaking starving at this point. It is 8:40 now, so I gotta eat a real breakfast. I'm running on a piece of toast with some granola butter and some jelly. And yeah, I'm ready to get some food. That was a good session this morning and I got super sweaty, which is awesome. I feel like that's always a sign of a good workout, even though I know people say, oh, you shouldn't measure it by that. I still do. I like to sweat, but I know it really. All right, breakfast is made. Let me show you what I have. Egg and 2 slices of turkey bacon. Oats with some of this antioxidant fruit mix that has like pomegranates and blueberries and strawberries and cherries and raspberries, all the berries. I like to rotate the fruits that I'm using just because I find it's helpful in making sure that you're getting different micronutrients. So by rotating things in and out of your diet, like your weekly diet, it helps to really fill in any gaps that you may be experiencing. And that goes for kind of a lot of your foods too, especially especially like vegetables and stuff. I mean, it's fun to eat the same thing over and over again. I definitely get hyperfixation foods, but I think it's super helpful to remind yourself that you need to switch things up. So I hope that gave you some motivation to try some new foods, especially some fruits and veg. Quick little taco, and we're heading out on the boat.
In the sky, bright as a star, in the world, how you begin.